Hey Arnold. Arnold's Valentine by Craig Bartlett and Maggie Groening. Continuation. Chapter 6. Arnold paused in the doorway of Ches Pierre to catch his breath. Then he went over to Ruth. "Excuse me, I'm looking for," she said. "You're here. You made it," Arnold exclaimed. "Yeah," Ruth said. "I'm looking for a Mr. She checked Arnold's Valentine. "Anonymous? Party of two?" Yeah, the table's all ready. Right this way." Arnold guided her over to a window table and took a quick glance at his other date sitting in the window of Ches Paris across the street. Cecile appeared to be waiting patiently, her head resting on the plate in front of her. Arnold pulls Ruth's chair out for her. "Here, sit down. Would you like some water or something?" "I'll have a Yahoo soda." Arnold glanced across the street again. Cecile was now making wild hand gestures to herself. He decided he better get back over there. "Great, good choice. Listen, I'll be right back. You stay right there and eat some breadsticks and relax. I'll be back before you know it." Ruth picked up the menu as Arnold dashed for the door. "Yeah, don't forget the straw, okay?" she called as he ran across the street. A busboy approached her. "Bonjour. How you doing? Can I get you something to drink?" Ruth looked up startled. "I just ordered from another busboy." The busboy frowned. "What? This is my section." Ruth shrugged and turned back to her menu. "I hope this anonymous guy isn't going to be real late." Arnold ran panting back to the table at Ches Paris. "Sorry, the line for the bathroom was, whew." Helga looked up at him. "Ah, oui. So, Arnold, you were telling me about a girl in your class?" "A girl? There's lots of girls in my class." He laughed, then looked at her. "Well, there is this one girl, Helga." Helga gulped. She tried to look casual. "What do you notice especially? Ooh la la," she trailed off weakly. "Well, she kind of..." Arnold groped for the right words. "I don't know. She bugs me sometimes." Helga arched an eyebrow. "Oh?" "Yeah, she bosses everyone around, and she just bugs me." "She bugs you, eh?" "Yeah, you know what bugs means. Not crawly bugs, but..." Helga forgot her Cecile voice for a moment and snapped. "I know what bugs mean." Then she called herself. "I mean, merci beaucoup." She took a deep breath and smiled sweetly. "What I mean to say is, perhaps there's a reason why this one certain girl bugs you. Perhaps, deep down, Arnold, you really like her?" She looked hard at him, willing him to agree. Arnold thought for a moment. Deep down. Cecile? He shrugged. "I have to say she really bugs me." Helga sat back and sighed. "Well, at least you feel something." Then she leaned forward. "Arnold, there's something I have to tell you." "Yes?" That is, ooh la la. I know we haven't known each other that long, but, merci beaucoup. I want to say, Cecile, that's me, of course, She groaned and slid way down in her chair. Arnold leaned over and peered at her. "You all right down there?" "Listen, I'll be right back. I just want to go wash up before we order, okay?" Cecile's voice came faintly from under the table. Ah, oui, très bien. Merci beaucoup. As he walked away, Helga slowly pulled herself back up. Oh, criminy. Chapter 7. Arnold dashed into Ches Pierre and threw himself into the chair opposite Ruth. Hi, he panted. Sorry I was gone so long. I already got a yahoo from that other busboy, she said. Arnold looked confused. Busboy? Oh, you thought... No, I'm not the busboy. He stopped and thought. Let me put it this way. You're probably wondering about that Valentine. About who Anonymous really is. What do you think I am? Dumb or something? Said Ruth. Everyone knows who Anonymous is. They do? Yeah, he's like a famous poet. Huh? Sure, every time we read a poem at school, half the time is by that guy Anonymous. Oh, right. Arnold looked at her. Disappointment was creeping in. Listen, Ruth, why don't we talk a little? I want to know all about you. Okay, but when this anonymous guy shows up, you're gonna have to go. As it turned out, Ruth had no trouble sharing all about herself. 15 minutes later, Arnold found himself holding up his head with his hands as she chattered away. So then, in the 3rd grade, that's when I first started wearing my hair in 2 barrettes instead of 1, okay? You don't say, Arnold blinked. Listen, Ruth. But then Jenny Stiletto started going around with the same hairdo, like she thought of it first. Can you believe that? Incredible. Now that I've heard all about your hair, do you want to know anything about me? Arnold asked. Yeah, sure, Alfred. What do you think of my hair? Arnold stared at her. I think it's beautiful, but... He looked across the street at Cecile. Then he got up. Would you excuse me, please? Ruth handed him the empty bread basket. I'll have some more breadsticks. Arnold took the basket. I'll tell the busboy, he said with a sigh as he headed for the door. Back at Ches Paris, Arnold threw himself back in the chair breathlessly. Sorry about that, Cecile. The restroom... Yeah, don't sweat it. I mean, what matters is now you're here. I'm here. She noticed that Arnold looked troubled. Is something wrong, Arnold? No, nothing. It's just that... He paused, then decided to tell Cecile how he was feeling. Have you ever noticed that sometimes when you think you like a person from far away, you find out that they're not what you thought they were when you get up close? What do you mean? Helga asked, tugging nervously at her pink bangs. Well, say for instance, there's this girl I thought I liked, but then it turned out that when I got to know her, we had nothing in common. Maybe she's not the girl for you, Helga said carefully. I'm starting to wonder. Maybe the girl for you is someone you didn't expect. After all, the most beautiful gift can come in the plainest box. Arnold considered the thought. You know, I think you're right. You have such a good way of putting things, Cecile. Helga shrugged. Just an old French expression. Arnold smiled at her. She smiled back. I'm glad you came to visit me, Cecile. I'm having a great time with you tonight. Helga blinked, amazed. She looked at him hopefully. You are? Me too. She hesitated, then plunged ahead. Arnold, there's something I really want to tell you. Yes? Well, I really like, merci beaucoup. I really think that I'm in like with you. And I have to know, do you like me? Arnold looked at her, then looked across the street. Ruth was still sitting there. Helga waited, and when Arnold didn't say anything, she asked, "Are you all right, Arnold?" "Would you excuse me one last time? There's something I kind of have to take care of," Arnold said, jumping up. He looked at her earnestly. "But I'll be right back." "What the heck is going on with him?" Helga muttered as Arnold dashed off again. Chapter 8. Arnold rushed into Chespierre. Ruth was no longer alone. Tony the busboy had joined her. "So," Tony said to Ruth, "you like gum?" "Yeah," Ruth said. "Me too. I love gum." "Do you like my hair?" Ruth asked. Tony leaned towards her. "I think it's awesome." "Me too." They gazed at each other in perfect enchantment as they both reached for the last breadstick. "Hey, when I should get us some more breadsticks?" Tony asked. "I love breadsticks," Ruth said. "Me too. Want to go get some ice cream?" Ruth nodded eagerly. As she and Tony got up, she finally noticed Arnold standing by the table. "Oh, hi, Alfred. We were just leaving. You can clear the table." Arnold took a deep breath. "Listen, Ruth," he said. "I'm not the busboy. And I'm not Alfred. I'm Arnold." He picked up the Valentine Ruth had left on the table. "Before you go, I need to tell you something. The truth is, I came here to say something to you tonight. I'm anonymous." "The poet?" she asked. "I love your work," said Tony. Ruth turned to him. "Me too." "No, you don't get it," Arnold said. "I'm the one who sent you the He stopped when he saw how confused they both were. "I mean, yeah, that's right. I'm the poet." "Have fun getting ice cream. You two belong together." "Gee, thanks, Anonymous," Tony said as he and Ruth turned to go. Suddenly, there was a loud bellow at the door of the restaurant. "Arnold!" yelled Helga. She blocked the doorway, forcing Tony and Ruth to edge around her. Then she marched towards Arnold. "What the heck is going on here? I flew 10,000 miles just to have you two-time me? Well, excusez-moi." "Wait, Cecile. Let me explain. I came here to have dinner with you, but I already had this other thing set up." "Don't bother. I've heard it all. Comme ci, comme ça. But it's true." Helga poked a finger at Arnold's chest. "If there's one thing I can't stand, it's someone not being completely honest about who they are." Just then, a pleasant-looking girl appeared in the doorway behind Helga, followed by a very anxious-looking Gerald. She looked around. "Excusez-moi, I am looking for Arnold." Arnold stepped forward. "Who are you?" he asked. The real Cecile's face lit up. "Arnold?" She beamed. "I'm Cecile. Surprise!" Chapter 9. "Your grandpapa told me I would find you here," said the real Cecile. She paused, confused. "You do not recognize me from my photo?" "You're Cecile? But you can't be Cecile because—" Arnold pointed to Helga. "She's Cecile." Helga tugged at her bangs. Yeah, that's right. I'm Cecile. The real Cecile. Ooh la la. Notre Dame." Cecile looked dismayed. "What is going on?" "Je ne comprends pas? I do not understand." Gerald stepped forward and grabbed Arnold's arm. "Could I see you for a minute, Casanova?" They stepped aside as the two Ceciles watched. "Gerald, you got here just in time. I don't know what's going on, but looks like what you got here is one Cecile too many," Gerald whispered. "You gotta help me. That girl who just walked in is the real Cecile, The Cecile I remember from the picture, anyway. Then who's the girl you just had dinner with? Gerald asked, looking over at Helga. Beats me, but I had a great time. So I need you to do me a favor, Arnold whispered in Gerald's ear. Gerald nodded. Got it. He turned to the real Cecile. Hi, how you doing? I'm Arnold. You're Arnold? Cecile asked, confused. Helga blinked, just as confused. Gerald took the real Cecile by the arm and gently guided her out of the restaurant. I'll explain it to you later, he said. But for now, what do you say you and I get something to eat? I know a great hamburger joint down the street. Cecile smiled. Ah, le hamburger. An American classique. Allons-y, Arnold. Arnold watched them walk away, and Helga watched Arnold. Finally, she spoke. What a crazy night, huh? Arnold looked at her. You're not Cecile, are you? Helga shook her head, her lip trembling. Nope. Then who are you? Helga looked down at her shoes. I can't tell you. Why not? She stamped her foot, almost in tears. I just can't, okay? Arnold nodded slowly. Okay. I don't have to know. I just want to tell you that this was the best Valentine's Day I ever had. Helga looked shyly up at him. This was better than she could have dreamed. Arnold liked her, and he was letting her escape with her secret intact. Me too, she smiled. You know, we really did have a great time together, but now I have to go. Well, Arnold said, we'll always have Chess Paris. He kissed Helga's hand. Goodbye, Cecile. Helga sighed. Au revoir, Arnold. Perhaps we will meet again someday. She turned to go. Then she quickly slipped her feet out of the 2 big shoes, picked them up, and ran down the street without looking back. Arnold watched as Helga disappeared around the corner. I hope so, Valentine, he said. The end of Hey Arnold, Arnold's Valentine by Craig Bartlett and Maggie Groening.